Okay. Last session, we discussed what are the SAP submodules. So SAP is the one of the ERP application. So ERP means Enterprise Resource Planning. So means if you go to any organization, there are so many departments. Each department, a number of resources we are working on different activities is working, right? So overall, altogether, how we can integrate one department to activities to another department activities. High level, I given the last class. So we have SAP submodule like FICO, material management, sales and distribution, HR, okay, and other modules like production planning, plant maintenance, QM means quality management, WM warehouse management. So as well as I given the little overview of technical courses, technical modules like ABAP programming, basic security. Means ABAP program is, so we are going to customize our own program. So sometimes SAP standard delivered solutions is not sufficient to your business requirement. We can go for the customization. So this customization process not only SAP, every product we can see. Even general thing also we are going to see the customization. Generally, any idea what is meant by customization? No? Customized.
Easy to use.
Not easy to use.
Customize.
Customize means we are going to develop our own. Means SAP standard is not enough. There was a small example. If you go to any furniture shop, okay, there are hundreds of models, chairs, tables, carts, okay, sofas, dining, so many is there. Still, something we are expecting new. Maybe somewhere you seen that model. You go to any shop, what they will tell. So we are going to see the all models. Still, we are not happy with that models. Then, so what shop owner is going to ask? Okay, let me know what type of model, table you are looking, sofa you are looking, right? They are going to ask, right? Then maybe you are going to tell somewhere I seen this kind of model, right? Maybe same city or different city or different shop. Then they are going to ask if you show me some pictures or if you tell this kind of model I want. Then what they are going to tell? We are ready to customize. This one piece small thing they cannot customize. So if you are going to give the bulk order and you are going to tell I want a specific quality, right? Nowadays we are going to see, right? When you are going to construct the home also, our own designing we are going to do, right? Interior, even cards also I seen. Okay, customized, standard, fixed, like this. Means, so customer requirement basis, we are going to customize, develop. It is not default to feature. Okay, so as per our requirement, maybe as per your business process, so you want to some additional controls or something else, additional automation. And also sometimes what we can see, SAP is the big application. So there are so many components is there. And like SAP, if you want to buy the all component, means all module, all features, it is too costly. Like when you're going to buy any TV channel, Tata Sky, Sun Direct. So default to, they have one package, 300 rupees, 400 rupees. These are the channels we'll get it. So if you want to get any additional channels, generally what we are going to do? We have the option add channels, right? I want this sport channel, something else. Some people are more interested business news. Some people are more interested TV, movies, right? Different to languages. Some people are more interested sports, right? So we have the option to add on, right? Based on your financial capacity, based on your interest. Same way, SAP also default to they're not giving the all components. The basic components they will give features. So additionally, if you want to buy any particular module, okay, it is additional license, additional charges, maintenance charges, everything it is additional. And suppose some module, small requirement is there. Suppose some organization, very few employees is there. Most of the thing is manufacturing process. Okay. I don't require to HR module directly, but I want to buy from the SAP component. Okay, something we can customize process with our own developer. Okay, so recently also one project we are looking, lease accounting. It is separate to component, separate to license we have to buy. Then what we are thinking? So we are trying to customize that instead of going to buy SAP. It is costly product. Again, the design, maintenance, licensing, these all are high costly. And what we are thinking, we'll try to do the customization. Like that, even your villages somewhere also, we are going to see our own customization, right? That is what mean by customization. So we are going to develop our own programming as per our business requirement or any additional control they want. SAP given some standard controls, automations. Okay, something else you want to your business purpose. Okay, but it should be some legal. Suppose tax related, standard 5%, 12%, 18% is there. But if you want to overwrite, that is legal. We cannot overwrite, right? So it should be process, business process means, okay, fine. We cannot overwrite the legal things again. These are the things keep in mind. We have to customize the system. Okay, if our business is coming simply asking some customization, GST calculation, TDS calculation, okay. If they are going to override the process, then we are not ready to develop it. So this is what above programming is going to work, especially what I told nowadays. Everywhere we are going to use the small application front end for easy operation, quick operations. And end of the day, they want to transfer this data to SAP system or from SAP data to third-party system. Then, so some additional coding is required, data conversion. Right? Different application, different to format, different way they can give the data. Then finally in SAP, what format you want to convert the data. So here also we can use the customization programming. I think 1 or 2 examples I give a last class. Okay, before that also, general example also I given. Nowadays, you can see the banking system, how it is happening. So most of the people not aware exactly what banking system is happening. Everyone aware? PhonePe, Google Pay, Paytm, this kind of apps, right? Simple access and quick access. But this is not going to work out for the when you go to business case. So part of our course also we should understand the what is exactly banking process. This all also one of the business process we can understand. Same way, so many operation front end business is going to use a number of small tools. Example, in even my current project also. So as a customer, I can book the vehicle, right? So I'm working for Ather electric bikes. So we have dealer customers. Yes, most of the sales through dealers we are doing. And also we have the direct customer sale. So whoever want to buy the vehicle, what they are going to do? So company develop one authorized portal. Okay, customer, they can go and log into that portal. They can submit their details. Then in SAP system, automatically we are going to create the customer ledger. And also they are going to pay some booking amount, 5,000. And in SAP, we are going to post as a automatic customer advance, 5,000 rupees. Then later, so after 15 days, 20 days, they are going to take the vehicle delivery. That time they are going to pay the remaining amount and we are going to raise the sales invoice. So this kind of automations is required nowadays. Even whoever want to go as an end user also, my suggestion is, okay, it is startup. To start the career, your career, go as an end user 1 or 2 years. After that, long term, end user job, there is no much growth. Again, you have to think about complete SAP development course. Okay. So because of the end user process also nowadays, most of the cases we are automating. Instead of 10 people, 1 person is required. Suppose same this example, if you want to go manually, customer is going to come your office or somewhere they are going to provide the data. If you want to create the customer ledger per day, 100, 500 customers, minimum 2, 3 resources need to work. 500 customer ledger creation and 500 customer advance entry booking in SAP system. Minimum one or two resource is required. Instead of that, what we are doing? We are automating. Means for end user jobs also, longer run, there is no growth. There is no safety. Instead of 10 people, one person is required. And another example, last project, customer collection per day around 1000 to 1500 average customer collection. If it is manual, customer collection means customer receipt. Whoever customer is going to pay. Generally, how customer is going to pay? They are going to transfer the funds, right? They will transfer the funds. And how we come to know which customer is paid? How we come to know? Hmm? Suppose small example. So you people are going to transfer the fees amount. Then how I come to know if people transfer the fees amount? Hmm?
To account of phone pay.
Is it possible every transfer go to net banking, check it? So the easy communication is whenever you transfer whatever mode of payment you use, phone pay, Google Pay, net banking. If you send the once you've done the transaction, you'll get the receipt, right? If you send that
Yes,
receipt
sir.
to me directly, I can understand you transfer to my phone pay account or Google Pay account or through net banking. So mostly this receipt is the 99% confirmation. Again, I no need to go to check under my net banking. Right? So similarly, big organization, thousands of customers, they are going to transfer the funds every day. So how I come to know I cannot go on to check net banking right early morning till late evening also, they are going to transfer the funds. Now to banking system 24/7 is available, right? Net banking, even phone pay, Google Pay also. Then 24/7 transactions is going on. Okay. Then how I come to know? If I come to know first, then only I can able to book the customer collection or customer receipt entry. Right? Then this communications first customer need to send to our accounts department. Then only they can able to book the collection. So average 1500 transaction per day means how many people need to work? Each transaction, if you take 1 minute also, is very difficult, 1 minute. So some 4 to 5 people need to sit and book the collection entry. So in my previous project, we are automated customer collection. Then how we can automate? Some more information we have to receive, right? Then only we can automate the process. How we are getting your mobile, someone transferred funds to your account or your account, something amount deducted. So even bank charges something deducted. You are getting your mobile notification, right? A small notification message, right? The purpose of transaction, debited, credited amount, then what is the closing balance. So this kind of, and also if someone is transferred to phone pay, start information of person or phone number, registered number, right? We'll get it. The same way, nowadays, banker is going to send some notification to company. Someone is transferred to my company bank account. Then banker is going to send immediately one small communication to me with the details of transaction. Okay, which customer is transferred the funds, which bank you receive the money, your bank account, customer, amount, and date anyway will get it. And once a bank transaction success in the bank system, banker is going to provide on bank reference. That we can call it as a UTR number. Okay, unique transaction reference. UTR means even if you do the phone pay also, you can see in your phone pay application UTR number. Okay, that is generated by bank system, not your phone pay application. Phone pay also it is going to generate one transaction reference, and as well as the phone pay application is integrated with the bank, right? The bank system is going to send the one written communication once the bank transaction is success, UTR number. So based on these details, we are going to do the customer collection automation. What is the accounting entry? Customer account, bank, your bank is receiving the money, right? Bank debit, ABC customer, XY customer, 1, 2, 3 customer. This entry we are going to automate. And also banker, whatever reference is provided, UTR number. Okay, we'll automate this. So like this, every day 1500 transactions average basis. So we can avoid 2, 3 manual resource. And also not only the thing is avoid the resources, means if you 4, 5 people means cost for the company, one thing. They want to reduce the cost. Second thing, real-time basis, they want to see the bank balances. If it is manual, definitely it will take some time, right? So maybe customer, they can transfer the funds late evening, late night also. Then who is going to work? Then if I want to work, then I have to plan for the 2, 3 shifts employees. Correct? But US project, other countries, they are going to work multiple shifts, but most of the domestic project, you can see single shift only, they are going to work. Right? So in this case, whatever banker is going to send the small notification file, in the notification file, we can get the information, customer details, which bank you received the money, and what is the amount, date, and the bank reference number. These are the information we'll get in that notification file. Then the data we are going to convert, and we are going to automate the accounting entry in SAP. So with the help of ABAP programming. Okay, so like that, every process, like this, so many process, the automation is going to happen. Okay, within SAP standard system, you have a lot of automations, as well as from external system to SAP system also, we have a lot of automations. So just end user jobs, 2, 3 years, okay, to start the career. Okay. How to migrate. Okay, so they cannot convert. You have to plan for your career. Okay, so if possible, try to learn complete course. First, we are going to learn the end user activities, business day-to-day operational activities. Then, in this process, I'm going to tell something about how automation works. What is the back-end reason to automate this process? And then later, who are interested to continue the complete development course, you can continue that. Or else later also you can plan it after 1 year, 2 years, once you started your career. Okay, why we are suggesting this means some very freshers is there, maybe they cannot understand complete development. Even they complete the course also, as a fresher SAP, they have very less openings for development. So at least this operational side means some openings is there. 6 months, 1 year. Some cases freshers also. That's why we are going to recommend. Okay, we'll discuss further queries also. Okay, you can discuss with Subhash also, or else you can discuss with me. And this Saturday, Sunday, we'll discuss if you have further queries. Okay. Now coming to, I given the overview also, the purchase department, what are the activities they are going to perform day to day, sales department, what are the activities. The finally, whatever you are going to purchase, it can be service, goods, or assets. Okay, the process who is going to initiate as a finance guy, I'm not going to deal with the vendors, purchase activities. Means this product, what are the vendors is available, what is the cost for that, what is the price negotiation, then what is the delivery process, damage, any replacement, warranty, this and all purchase and sales team front end, they are going to deal with the vendors and customers, right? Finance team, we are not going to do. Then the process is going to start to purchase and sales. So that I mentioned here, 90 to 95% of the purchase and sales will start from purchase and sales department. Then finally, whatever you are going to purchase, then something value adding in your organization, then we have to do the accounting. Wherever you have the financial impact, economical impact, then we have to do the accounting. And this accounting also, we'll learn how to do the manual and how to do the automatic. Okay. So like the procurement process, we can call it as the automatic accounting. procure to payment cycle, P2P cycle. The sales process, automation accounting, we can call it as a O2C, order to cash cycle. So anyone working in this process, in this group? Not only SAP, any other application also, fine. Whatever experience you have, let me know. If anyone working in procure to payment cycle, O2C cycle, so Tally application or Oracle application, also Microsoft Dynamics is their own application. Maybe some applications customized also is there. Nowadays, Zoho also one good software available in the market. Zoho books. Comparatively Tally, Zoho is the little advanced. Okay. No one is working. Everyone is fresher or what in this group? Anyone having some experience? Manikanta, you have Tally experience, right?
Yes, sir.
But which process you are working? P2P or O2C overall?
Overall, sir.
Overall you are working.
Yes. Actually,
Okay.
I'm working a small scale industry agency side.
Hmm.
So I'm working only agency account, sir. So overall, sir.
Okay, okay. Think most of the people look like freshers and maybe you have the different domain experience. What about Money Bhaskar? Money Bhaskar?
Sir.
Do you have any
Sir.
experience in accounting?
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Hello, am I audible, sir? Mani bus speaking. Hello?
Yeah, Money Bhaskar.
Yeah, sir. I'm working in accounts payable. S4 HANA using here, end user.
Okay. In a SAP End-User you are working, right?
Yeah,
Okay. P2P cycle, right?
yeah, sir.
Okay. And which company you are working?
ASK Automobiles.
Hmm?
ASK Automobiles.
It's automobiles. Okay.
It is a manufacturing plant.
Okay, okay. Where? Bangalore or
In near to Kolar, sir.
near to Kolar? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You are going to office or you are doing work from home?
Yeah, office only. It's a manufacturing plant, no, sir. You have to come
So
to
yeah, I'm
office.
asking. Mostly
Yeah.
business means product-based companies. You have
Yeah, yeah.
they are
We
they're
have to go
calling
to
to
office.
office only. Even my
Mm.
present project also 3 days I'm going to office. That is also
Okay.
manufacturing company. Okay. Just wait for 2 minutes. I will come back.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I come back. Okay, so everywhere, so the process is going to start from different module, then it is going to end with the accounting. Okay, so this purchase process is going to end with the payment. So that here we are calling as a P2P cycle, procure to payment cycle. In this cycle, so different levels, different activities, different team is going to perform. The end is finance team is going to book the invoice, and along with invoice, so important thing we need to consider taxation, GST, TDS, how this calculation tool works, and what is the accounting entry for that. And then we are going to do the payment. Then, so third party, we have made a payment, the cycle is going to end. Similarly, here we are going to dealing with customer sales, different tools, services, product, we are going to sell. And here also sales process is going to start by sales department people. They are going to dealing with front end with customer. So what are the product they are going to sell? What is the price for that? What is the quantity, delivery process, any damages, return policy, everything sales team is going to take care. Then finally, the sales we are going to book into accounting. It is company, it is revenue for the company, right? Once you sell some product, then we have to book the automatic sales accounting revenue. Then once you sell to customer, customer is the receipt for the company. Then we have to get the money from the customer, is collection or receipt. So even at the time of sales, what is the GST, any service sale, TDS or TCS, okay, then collection. And even if your HR model is implemented, so here who is going to start the process? HR team is going to first to go for the recruitment, onboarding. Then, so once the employee is onboarded, they are going to maintain the employee database. So part of that employee database, they are going to mention employee as well as payroll structure. That payroll structure also, there are different components is there. What is employee basic salary, HRA, allowances, deductions like PF, TDS, any other deductions is applicable. So these all are components. They are going to maintain the employee payroll structure. Then month ending, they are going to, every month, they are going to run the payroll. Once they run the payroll, then, so we are looking automatic accounting in finance. So what accounting entry we are looking? I think already we discussed somewhere. What is the employee salary, TDS, PF, net salary. Okay. Anywhere we discussed about accounting. Same, this way only it is going to accounting. Okay, so we are going to book the accounting automatic. Then later, once they complete the payroll, then finance team is going to make a payment. And one part we are automating, the other part also make a payment. So again, it can be automated or else manual. So other department, there is no much direct integration with finance, but somewhere it is going to integrate with the costing, okay, quality management. So, but there is no direct integration all these modules to finance. Plant maintenance, quality management, warehouse management. But part of development, we'll discuss little bit integration about these modules also. Okay. Then you come back to our core module, FICO. Under FICO also, there are so many submodules. One is FI means financial accounting. CO means controlling. Other words, we can say, call it as a CO. management accounting, or else you can say cost accounting. Somewhere your education life also, we have one subject, cost accounting or management accounting. Any idea, anyone?
Yeah, sir.
Management accounting or cost accounting.
Yes, sir.
And who are working already in accounts domain, you people are aware. So what is the importance of financial accounting? Okay. And also little important to every organization nowadays, costing. Especially manufacturing industry, it is more important. Service industries also little important costing model. Okay. So first we'll try to understand what is finance. Under finance, what are the again submodules is there? So if you go to any business, so I started one ABC company or XYZ company. Then we'll go for the registration, right? So ABC company private limited. Also even you can take example Akshara also. We have Akshara Business Consulting Private Limited. We have the registration. So when you go for the registration also, there are different types of registrations is there. Okay, sometimes we are going to see some just to basic registrations is there like partnership deed. Okay. What is that? Different types of registration is there. And big companies, they have most of the companies registration private limited or limited. Once it is private limited and limited, you must follow their country financial requirement. End-to-end proper financial legal requirement we have to follow, and we have to submit your financials to government. You must go for the registration with the government. So when you go for the registration itself, government is going to ask a lot of legal requirement. Okay, PAN, Aadhaar, this is common. So in addition to that, GST registration, PAN, company PAN. Okay. And if I have the business in multiple locations, then across the India, Karnataka I have operation, Chennai I have operation, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, then you must have the separate registration for that. Overall company registration, and also wherever you have the physical operation, there also you must have the registrations. You can observe whenever you are going to see any bill, in that bill copy, you can see the GSTN number. Anyone observe your bills, whatever you are going to purchase, even if you go to small hotel also, you'll get the bill. In that bill, we can see the GSTN number. Or also you are going to book the something in order e-commerce portals. Also, we can see the GST number. So they must have the GST registration. So once it is registered company, then what we need to do? You must prepare financial statements and submit to whom we are going to submit? Government. Okay. Once it is registered company, we must prepare financial statements and submit to government. So whether your company is running the profitability or losses, that is secondary. You must prepare the end-to-end financials. Every operation, you have to do the accounting, and the financial statement, it is high level summarized version, not detailed version. Suppose by using bank account, you are going to do the 100 transaction or 1000 transaction per month. We are not going to show in your financial statement 1000 transaction. What is your bank balance? You have cash account. You can do a number of transactions. So the end is, so what is the final balance? Like that, your ledger, the final balance. So we are going to show in your financial statement. If someone want to know for this suppose bank account, you are going to show some 50 lakhs balance. If someone is asking audit people or management people, so we can able to get the another reports detailed transactions like bank balance. When you go to net banking option, ATM, sometimes I want to check what is my bank balance. We have option, right? Just I can go on to put ATM or else I can go to net banking. I can see what is my bank balance. Then if I want to see some last to 10 transaction, if you go to ATM also, we have the mini statement, right? More than that, we cannot get in the ATM. And also, we cannot get your phone pay, Google Pay also. Is it possible to get the bank statement in your Google Pay, phone pay application? No. Balance, we can get it. If you want to get the transactions, so whatever transaction you did in the phone pay application, we can get. Google Pay application, we can get that history. But sometimes I can use phone pay, sometimes I can use the Google Pay, sometimes I can use the Paytm. I want to see all my last 10 transactions. Then what I told? These applications, it is not going to help. Okay. Then where I can get, I have to bank net banking system. There I can see the bank statement. Whatever information we want, we can get it here. Each transaction also after transaction, what is the balance also we can check. Okay, debit or credit, what is the net balance? So like 1 month, 3 to 6 months, 1 year, I want 5 years transactions. Anything we can get it here. Okay. So like that, the financial statement, high level balance we are going to show. And if someone want to see the list of transaction, okay, particular day, particular week, particular month, okay, particular quarter, when you go to audit, okay, management also sometimes they want to see list of transactions. So there are different types of reports is available, but the ultimate goal of accounting is once it is registered companies, you must prepare financial statement and submit to government. And when you are going to prepare this financial statement also, you must follow some legal requirements. What are the legal requirements you have to follow? Suppose I have a registered company in India. Then what do you need to follow? Legal requirement. Technically, that is we are calling as in accounting terminology, accounting principles. Right? So I will give you some example. Okay, a lot of things is there, accounting principle, at least basic of requirements. You need to understand why we are going to prepare the financials. Okay, once it is registered company, you must prepare. So you must prepare your financials in currency. Which currency you want to prepare the financial? If I have a registered company in India, I have to prepare financials INR. Suppose if you can take example Akshara. I have registration in India then. So I have to prepare financials in INR. Suppose if Akshara having the registration in any other country. Okay. US, Singapore, Malaysia then. So as per their country, I have to prepare the financials. Okay, that is their country legal requirement. Okay. So I cannot say Akshara headquarters is India. I will prepare financials INR only. Their country legal requirements will not support. Okay. If you want, you can generate one more financials for your headquarters. How to prepare the one financial statement for as per their legal requirement. USD currency or Australia dollar, Singapore dollar. But as Akshara group head, so group management, I am sitting in India. So even I want to see Akshara US financials in INR, Akshara Australia company financials in INR, Singapore financials in INR. So that we can able to get it. So if you want to see each transaction level, we can see, or else overall financials, if you want also, we can see. So here, if I want to get this kind of financial, this we can call it as a parallel accounting. Means, what is meant by parallel? So many places generally also we are going to use parallel line, parallel roads, parallel train, track. Means already one is there. In addition to that, one more. Right? Parallelly. So here I'm going to prepare one financial statement for as per their country legal requirement. So as well as what I'm looking, every transaction I want to see the INR value. Overall balance also I want to see the INR balance. That is called as a parallel accounting. One for their legal requirement, one for management headquarter. Okay, this kind of financials also possible. So in SAP. Okay, so user don't need to do the multiple transaction. So as per their legal requirement, he is going to post one purchase entry, 10,000 US dollars. One entry, one for accounting debit credit, it will post their legal books, and one more entry, it will post INR. Okay. Then you must follow the financial year. Once you registered company, so you must to prepare your financials on particular period of time, and you have to submit to government. So everyone aware? So if you see any Indian companies, which accounting cycle we are going to follow, which financial year? So all India companies, we are following the accounting cycle
April.
April to March. Our accounting cycle is going to start from 1st April and it is going to end with the 31st March. So this period of time, so whatever financial transactions happened, so day to day, month on month reports also is there. High level I'm talking. So also we'll discuss about monthly reports also, what is the importance. This is overall yearly financials I'm talking right now. Okay, so prepare financial currency and which financial year you are going to use and what is the tax applicable. There are two types of tax. Indirect tax. What is indirect tax? So India, we are following the goods GST. Okay, so even India also long back we have different taxes. Now it is GST. So mostly GST is enough. You don't need to learn what is old taxation. So old taxation is before 2017 June. So from 1st July 2017 onwards, so we are using the new taxation GST. Okay. And whoever having more than 10 years experience, those people required what is old taxation. So otherwise, new taxation enough. We will discuss about new taxation. Okay. So what is the tax, indirect tax? And what is another tax? Direct tax.
Income tax.
This is
TDS.
TDS. So TDS is applicable for only service related purchases or service related activities. I think last class somewhere we discussed what about TDS. TDS only applicable for not only employees, also any third party service procurements. So what is employee? Employee is the internal service provider to organization. He is providing whatever department is working, is providing the service to organization, and the company is going to pay the salary. And whoever has salary is some good amount, then government is asking pay the TDS. If I'm getting the 2 lakh salary, 3 lakh salary, government is not asking any TDS, right? So recently the TDS slab also it is increased 7 lakhs. This is ongoing activity, government to every year, some exemption, some amount to increase, minimum amount, they're going to change it. Okay, if it is employee related TDS, HR people will take care. Okay, so it is not comes under finance. Okay, whether employees comes under TDS lab or not, it comes under TDS lab, what is the rates is applicable. Okay, again 3 to 7 one rate, 7 to 10 one rate, like that. Different employee slabs, different TDS rates is applicable. These all are taken care by the HR team. But finally, the value it will comes to accounting. TDS deduction it will come to accounting. PF deduction it will come to accounting. Finally, we have to pay that amount to government. Then this is going to take care by the finance team. TDS payments, PF payments, GST payments. Okay. And so here the important thing is any service procurements. Okay. Internally we have all operational team, as well as if you go to some big companies, internally also they have the IT team. There was expired company using SAP application. Internally they have the IT team. SAP FICO Consultant is there, whatever we discussed, right? All module, at least one consultant is required, minimum. Okay. More depends on their business process, volume, complexity, issues. Okay. Some companies 24/7 is running, then accordingly they can plan it for the resource, multiple shift. Okay. But in addition to that, so we are going to take the external SAP IT services. Why? Internal I have team, but still every company. So mostly they are going to take the IT services from third party. Expired company is manufacturing company. So if they have their own internal IT, everything, then why Accenture is required? These all are the IT based companies, right? Service based companies, Wipro, IBM. These companies, what they are doing? IT services they are providing. Then every manufacturing company, if they have their own IT, then external resource is not required. Right? So 99% or more than 100% also you can say every company they are going to, maybe they can have the internal IT service as well as external IT services they are going to take. So why? Why they want external? There is external services, mostly we have to pay the, what I can say, some huge amount we have to pay. If I take employee, one FICO consultant to some 4 years, 5 years experience, I can pay some 10 lakh, 12 lakh, 15 lakhs. But even though they are ready to take the external service from the Accenture or IBM, Wipro, TCS, by paying the more amount. Means for expired company is the contract employee from TCS. TCS is the permanent company, permanent payroll. But from TCS to he is working for the expired company. He is supporting the IT services, SAP, FICO. Well, generally companies is going to take external services. They can hire people right internally. So here a lot of things is there. Okay, maybe some works not regular. Okay. Some instant basis, some works. Suppose example, we can take example GST. So when we are implementing GST in 2017, so we are working for the one organization, internally we have the IT team. Okay. So we are busy with the day-to-day operations. Some new projects is coming. New project means business is going to expand to new plant. Business is going to expand to new country. So whatever team we have internally, so we are busy with the day-to-day operations. Okay. Some new bank is coming, new means automation we are working with development. All we are busy with that. Then GST is not a small thing, right? Complete new legal changes. Before GST, there are a lot of other taxes. And after GST, new tax. So government also lot of discussions happened, a couple of months, years later, they come up with the final solution. Then if I want to implement this GST, first I should know the GST. What is GST? I am the IT person. I cannot go and attend every GST related meetings, right? Some high level meetings is going to happen. So generally, audit team is going to more involve the tax part, CA people, right? They are going to attend if required, government to seminars also is going to happen, discussion. So keep on, they are going to work on the updates on the GST. Okay, I am busy with my regular operations. Then how I can focus parallelly what is happening in the new GST, right? So in this period of time, most of the companies, what they did, this GST new process implementation, they given to some IT companies. And IT companies also nowadays, some audit companies also, they started IT. Deloitte, PwC, KPMG, EY, all these audit to top companies, right? They also have the IT. Even I worked for PwC, KPMG. PwC 2 years I worked, KPMG also I worked 2 years. So they have audit as well as IT. So these companies more focus on these related legal related areas. So most of the companies, they given the outsourcing this GST implementation part to PwC, KPMG, all these companies. Means they have dedicated team to work on the GST part. Okay. So means this legal change means it is applicable for every company, not only one particular company. Means couple of months or 1 year, this is huge business. Okay, definitely they know. Once the government come up with final solution, then every client need to implement this solution. So in advance, they have allocated some team for the dedicated to GST work. Okay, what is coming the GST from government point of view? Also, this is SAP is the standard product, right? So government SAP also come up with all legal changes. Mostly SAP will provide the solution. Then these people, they, everyday basis, they are going to interact with the SAP team. SAP means SAP pure development, production, means product to development team. So then we are going to coordinate with business people, taxation team, SAP, and we are going to implement day to day some solution and what is the output, what are the challenges we are getting, and maybe we can raise again these challenges to SAP, like customer care. Whenever you are going to buy any product to Dell laptop or whatever mobile, then any product related issues is there, we are going to call to customer care, right? Or else we'll go to the service center, authorized service center, not nearby shop. Outside so many shops is there, but generally, so new product always will go to authorized service center, right? Same way, SAP is the product. So mostly any legal changes is coming, so SAP is going to support. Mostly they will give the solution. That solution, we are going to implement our system. That is our job, consultant job. So in this period of time, we are going to coordinate with the business team, tax team, SAP. You have to coordinate all with people. So maybe it is 3 to 6 months project. Then most of the companies, they're given to external IT services. Getting your row? Means I'm going to take the SAP IT services from IBM, or else you can take PwC, KPMG also. So the third party also PwC, KPMG, they are providing these IT services. Then, so this third party also, they are getting the income. How? By providing the service. And what government is telling? Any person, employee, or it can be individuals or any third party company, by providing the any services, if they are getting any income, then they have to pay some TDS to government, income tax directly. Okay, like that every company, they are going to take the external services, IT services. Like not only IT services, most of the companies, they have rented buildings, rent also on service. Can go to any IT parks, the property belongs to some real estate company, right? So Bangalore, we can see so many real estate companies. What are the real estate companies? Embassy, RMZ, Brigade. Manyata is the IT park name. Okay, the company name itself Manyata, real estate company name. But I thought that
Manata Tech Park is there.
Ah.
But Manata one-
so the property belongs to Manyata real estate company. Okay. I thought that always Manyata is IT park. Like here we can see EcoSpace, EcoWorld, right? But the IT park name is EcoSpace, EcoWorld, but these properties belongs to RMZ. So I worked for this RMZ company 2 years, real estate company. Brigade also I worked 1 year. Brigade also they have all services, IT, mainly real estate Brigade. So many we can see the IT parks as well as residential buildings also they have. Some villas, Brigade, Prestige, I forgot, Prestige, Embassy, okay, Brigade, RMZ. These are the big real estate companies in Bangalore. Similarly, if you go to other metro cities also, maybe some real estate companies, they have other metro cities also. Some companies only local. Yeah, like the north side, if you go also, some big real estate companies is there. Okay. So then, what is their job? They are going to construct some IT parks, okay, residential buildings, and the shopping malls. They are giving for the rent. And by providing the rent, they are getting the income. Right? So we are going to take the rent service. So if you go to EcoSpace, some 100 companies, they are going to take the building for the rent. All these companies, what they are going to do? They are getting the rent invoice from the RMZ. And they are going to deduct the TDS. By providing the rent service, RMZ is getting the income. So these people are going to deduct the TDS. Even for houses also, some owners are not ready to give the PAN. When you go for the house for rent also, generally employees, we are going to ask the PAN. Because of, we can get the some, this one, tax benefit. We can apply house rent allowance. Okay. But some owners, they are not ready to give the PAN. And my previous owner always is going to take the rent also cash. He is not ready to give the PAN. He is not ready to take the money through transfer. Phone pay, Google Pay also is not ready. Always we want cash. Because of if they are going to do transaction through online phone pay means it is integrated with the bank application. Bank is integrated with the PAN. So they come to know he is getting through rent so much income, but he is avoiding tax payment to government. Otherwise, you need to pay the tax to government. Okay. So any third party service procurements, okay, rent, most of the companies, they are going to take the building for the rent. So most of the companies, they are going to take the IT services. Also, they are going to mandate to take the audit services. Every company, they must take the external audit service. Like other services like cab services, transportation, okay. All those services, TDS is applicable. Then it is comes under pure finance model because of we are going to procure the service. We are going to do the account it. Rent purchase, IT service purchase, audit service purchases, okay, cab service purchase comes under finance as well as GST calculation, TDS calculation. So we need to follow all these things. Then what of financials, what we can say? So banking also, it can be country requirements. So whatever mode of payments we are going to use, NEFT transfer, RTGS transfer, IMPS transfer. These are the local mode of payments. If you go to other countries, other country banks, they have the different mode of transfers. If you go to Europe region, we can see the SEPA mode of payment is there. Okay. But just I am trying to give the difference. Why? The financial statement, we have to prepare as per their country Legal requirement means legal requirement, every process, country to country, it can be vary. Banking also a big process, part of our business, right? Every payments received. Also, I told you nowadays, bank also come up with some automations. Okay, we implemented my previous project, customer collection automation. So for that, different country, different methodologies there. Okay. In this process, we can discuss BRS. And even if you go to fixed asset module also, depreciation calculation or depreciation rates. So this fixed asset module also depreciation calculation or rates or depreciation calculation methods is not same every country. Every country they are going to follow their own methodology. Okay. So like that, what I'm trying to say. So once it is registered company, you must prepare the financial statement as per their country legal requirement. Okay, means you must prepare your financial statement to their country legal requirement INR. You must follow the financial year or accounting cycle as per their country. You have to prepare end-to-end financials. You have to submit, and also you have to follow their country taxation, GST, India, different countries. So still some countries they are using VAT. Some countries they are using the GST. And even TDS also not same for the every country. Some countries I heard there is no TDS for the employees. Their government not going to deduct any TDS or employee salary. Any amount not a matter. One of my friend is working for this what is that UAE countries, Arab countries. So their government is not going to deduct any TDS. Is getting salary full amount, 24 lakhs package, 24 lakhs per month, 2 lakhs, he will get the money. Nothing deduction, TDS, nothing. Okay. So, but is for Indian citizens, right? And he have the PAN number for India and he is getting the money to his Indian bank account. Okay. And so he need to pay to Indian government tax. Okay. So depreciation calculation, any idea? Generally, what are the depreciation calculation methods we are going to use?
Return down value, straight line method.
Straight line method,
Return down value.
random value method, WDM. And nowadays, most important method is depreciation calculation. We are going to use everywhere. Based on the asset useful life. Okay. So any asset, even India also recently new Asset Accounting Act from 2013. Most of the companies, they are going to follow the useful life method. So any asset based on the number of years, systems would calculate the depreciation automatically. Okay. Suppose if you take laptop example. Okay. You are going to buy the asset for 60,000 laptop. Then useful life is 3 years. Okay. Then what is the per year depreciation? What is the per year depreciation? 60,000 by
40%.
okay. So asset value is 60,000. Number of useful life is 3 years. Then so depreciation per the year is 20,000. Simple calculation. Asset useful life by number of years. We'll get the depreciation amount per year. So most of the companies, they are going to follow this method. Even when I started my career also, I seen some of the project they implemented previously SLM method, WD method, but we converted into life method. So one or two projects, my first project. So I worked on this life change, depreciation calculation method change. Okay. Then again, the depreciation cost when you are going to books into accounts. First, we are going to bifurcate the depreciation amount for the number of years. Then, so depreciation is the cost for the company, right? Initially, it is asset for the company. Any asset like building, machinery, vehicle, these are the asset, fixed asset for the company. Then, so those assets, fixed asset means we are using for the business operations for long run. So over the period of time, the asset value is going to reduce. What we are calling as a depreciation. So, and depreciation is the cost for the company. And when you are going to book this cost in your books of accounts, the financial year start date or end date or mid of the financial year, when you have to book this 20,000 cost. When we are going to book this 20,000 as a cost for the books. Year end or year start or mid of the year. You are going to book this depreciation monthly. You have to book monthly. Means then again you have to bifurcate this amount 20,000 by 12 months. Okay, you have to bifurcate this depreciation amount by number of months. Then every month we are going to book this much cost. So if you book this cost end of the financial year, what will happen? So overall, okay, as per government requirement, we are going to prepare the financials. April to March means you are going to submit, you are going to book the depreciation cost last month of the financial year. Means 12th month you are booking and we are going to submit to government, fine. But this internally also, this financials very important for the management. So the end of the financial year, we come to know what is net profit or net loss for your organization. Part of this financial statement, what will you get? We'll get net profit or net loss. Then if our company is running the good profitability, then what we need to do? Again, we have to pay the income tax to government. Suppose your company is running the losses. Your company is running some loss. Good loss, huh? Bad loss, huh? So if your company is running the losses, suppose 2024 financial year, your company running some good profit. So you have to pay the income tax to government. Same company you're running, then suppose 25 year, you got some loss. Then we need to pay any income tax to government. Your company is running losses. You no need to pay any tax to government. Then what government is telling? All the best for next year. Okay. If company is running the profitability, then company is asking you have to pay the tax to government. Okay. If company is running the losses, so government is not going to ask any tax. And the government is not going to bother about why your company is running losses, how to bring the company into profitability. That is completely management risk, right? Management. Even employee also, suppose this year I'm working, I'm getting salary, then I have to pay the income tax to government. Some exception reason, next year I'm not going to work. Or else last year I did not work. Then I no need to pay the any income tax to government last year. If I start my career this year, if I'm getting the salary, then I have to pay the tax to government. Similarly, next year also. If I'm working, if I get the salary, I have to pay. If I'm not working, you no need to pay the any income tax to government, right? Some Russian, you lost the job. Then is there any possibility to recover last year whatever you paid income tax to government? No. Recently, someone is talking some meetings, right? Some parliament somewhere, this kind of things. Government is okay, putting tax different ways. Every purchase tax we are paying. If we have a house, we are paying the property tax. Okay, if you are getting the more income, you are paying the tax. Again, if you are going to buy any vehicle or something, you are paying tax. So the different ways we are paying the tax. Okay, but we are not getting any much benefits from the government or employee point of view. Like that, they are going to talk. Okay. But so end of the financial year, if you are getting the good profitability, then you have to pay the income tax to government. If your company is running the losses, okay, you don't need to pay any income tax to government. But as a management, both is important, right? So as a management, I'm running the company. So if it is running the good profitability also important for me, and if it is running the losses also, this is more important. So as a management, I need to understand why my company is running the losses. Suppose if I'm going to prepare the end-to-end financial year yearly once, then end of the financial year, you seen some big losses for the company. Then if you realize that why losses is coming, means loss, how it is coming, expense is more, revenue is less. Then I want to understand, if I want to start understand why company is running the losses. Maybe it will take 1 or 2 months time to understand itself first. Then again, if I want to start the some correction process, again it will take more time. Sometimes we are going to see, right? Suppose if you go to hospital, you're not well. Sometimes doctor is going to tell, so you should consult to, okay, in advance. The end stage you are consulting. Even if you start the treatment also, we are not sure whether it is going to cure or not. The same way, I have to take the precautions. If I wait for the till, okay, government point of view, fine. But as a management point of view, this kind of net profit or net loss reports, when I want monthly. Okay. So if I see the end of the financial year result to profitability, fine. Okay, happy. So, and we'll plan for the next year. Okay, how to bring the more profitability. Simply we are not okay sitting ideally. So we'll plan for the how to bring the more profitability. So how to increase the business right now, whatever branches, whatever plant we have, or else. So current to branch, current plant, there is no much scope for the increase the business. Then we'll plan it for the new branch or new plant, how to expand the business. This is the way always management is looking, right? If I am getting the more profitability, then always I will think about how to expand the business. Okay, maybe current location or any other location. If I have the scope more here more, I will try to increase the business here itself. There is no scope much. Suppose Akshara branch Marathahalli is there. Okay, if there is no much scope for the increase the more student, then I can plan it BTM one branch. Some other location wherever more students is there, some IT zones, I will plan it. Later I can plan it another city. This is what our business is going to expand, right? So once the business is running good profitability, then they are planning for the how to extend. If any particular branch you started, it is running the losses, first you need to focus how to bring this branch into profitability. And also you have to understand what are the reasons the cost is more, revenue is less, how to increase the revenue, how to reduce the cost. These all are very important for the management. So that as a management, I'm looking this kind of reports every month. Then if I want to get this kind of net profit or net loss monthly, then in your accounting, every process cost we need to book month on month. Okay. Then part of this, I have to book my fixed asset depreciation also month on month. If I don't book this depreciation cost month on month, if I want to just run the business, okay, first 11 months, whatever reports I'm seeing, net profit or net loss, look like some good profitability because of you are missing so much depreciation cost. And total depreciation cost 20,000 you are booking into 12th month. And suddenly 12th month your books, use cost you are going to book. Then automatically it is going to impact your profitability. Last 11 months, I am happy my company is running a good profitability. The end result is 12th month is huge loss. Right? It is huge loss. Then if I want to analyze it, why the huge losses? Last month looked like good, everything fine. But why suddenly this month is happened like this? Then if I go through the details, every expense wise, then I come to know this cost is booked, huge cost in the 12th month. Getting your So to avoid this gap, okay, to avoid this confusion or so whatever reports we are getting month on month to bring the more accuracy. Okay. So we are going to book the cost to monthly basis. Have to book this cost to monthly basis. Like any other cost also. So monthly basis, we are going to book 99%. Okay, 99% we are going to book the monthly basis. Even some of the expenses, maybe today it is not going to occur. But even though somehow we are going to try to book that cost to month on month. Suppose example, some companies they are going to pay the employees, especially product-based companies. What they can give, bonus they will give yearly once, some big festival, Dasara, Deepavali like that. Suppose 10,000, I'm going to give the bonus. Some companies mostly they will give. Some companies based on that current year, their company performance. Okay. Suppose 10,000 I'm going to give for Dasara or Diwali. That cost also, but they are going to pay actual payment on yearly once. But that cost also they can book as a every month some provision entry. Maybe somewhere you heard, right? The provision accounting. Okay, provision or accrual means expected losses or expected cost also we can consider. Okay, this kind of provision entry we are going to book. Even we can take example provision for the electricity bill also. So we are going to consume the power this month. When you are getting the bill, actual bill? Next month, right?
Next month.
Next month only. But if you don't book this power expense this month, I started Akshara this month with 10 lakhs investment. End of the month, if I'm not going to book the power cost, some internet, other services, some people they're going to pay the rent next month, first or second. Okay. So we are missing some costs. Depreciation also I'm not going to book. I have purchased some laptop, monitors, okay, some furniture, battery, server, all these things I have purchased. These are my fixed asset. If I'm not going to book the depreciation cost this month, then whatever month, if a month ending, if I see my financials, look like everything is good profitability. But it is not actual position of your company. So these all are called as a provision accounting. Okay. So high level, we can use one word, unbilled revenues, unbilled expenses. Also, we can book as a provision. Also expected losses, you'll book as a provision. Today, You have purchased one USD invoice for $10,000. And today INR value is example, dollar rate is example 85 rupees. Then what is my INR value? 8,50,000, right? $10,000. But I have registered company in India. So every transaction, even I have purchased US dollar, Australia dollar, Singapore dollar, whatever. So the value I have to convert into local currency. Because of I have to prepare my financials in INR. I cannot show my purchase value USD this much, INR this much, USD Australia dollar this much. Okay, in your financial statement, you have to show the what is the total purchase value. Okay, so then you must convert these all values into INR as per your registered country. Then suppose some foreign vendor you are going to purchase. So most of the companies we are going to do the business with we're going to do the credit business. Suppose I have agreement with the vendor 30 days. Today I have purchased something, 10,000 US dollars. And as per today exchange rate, so I'm going to book the INR value this. Then after 30 days, I'm going to pay. Means somewhere 29. When we are going to pay? This 8th month then. Then 29th September. So dollar rate it can be increase or decrease. If dollar rate is increased, 86 rupees. Then how much value we are going to pay? So for foreign vendor, I'm going to pay $10,000 only. But I don't have dollars. Okay, I'm going to do the business with multiple countries, multiple currencies. I'm not going to manage the each and every country currency. Okay, I have bank account. In my bank account, I have the INR value. Then if I want to transfer the funds to my foreign vendor, then I need to buy the dollars, right? Then if I go to bank or any forex market, then what they will tell? Today dollar rate is 86. Then how much I have to pay INR to get the 10,000 US dollars? 8,60,000. Means I received goods or service for 8,50,000. Means when I purchase the bill, this much is my value. And now today I'm going to pay the more. How much I'm paying more? 10,000. And what it is 10,000? Exchange rate loss. The dollar rate is decreased. Exchange rate gain. Okay. So these are all future losses. Okay. Expected gain, loss. This is again here two concept is there. Actual gain or loss and expected gain or loss. So expected gain or loss means generally every month I'm going to close the books, right? So I want to close the August month books. I have purchased on 28th today. Then tomorrow, day after tomorrow, month ending. I'm going to close my books. Month on month, I'm going to close books. So I want to give the report to management. What is net profit and net loss for this month? So part of these reports we are going to consider. So I have one purchase invoice with the ABC foreign vendor, but I have 30 days payment terms. I'm going to make a payment next month. But so 29th to maybe dollar rate it is 85. When you're coming to 31st also, dollar rate it can be changed, right? So as per month ending date also, some business they want to do the foreign currency revaluation. Okay. As per month ending rate also, some people are going to do the foreign currency revaluation. Okay. Or else we can take example like this. So 5th August, you have purchased one bill. Then you have due date 5th September. Okay, means when you're coming to month ending, we have another 4 to 5 days for the payables, right? I'm not going to pay. So then August 5th, 85 rupees is the dollar rate. Maybe 31st August, it can be more or less. So another 2, 4, 5 days I have to pay. Okay. So mostly as per 31st rate, I'm going to assume, okay, this much is my future rate also, increase or decrease. So these all are called as a provision entries or accrual entries, month ending. Okay. So that is another word also, we can call it as a expected losses, expected gains. Okay. And some of the cases, service is received, but bill is not confirmed. Like electricity, I received the service month of this, but bill not received. Okay. Lot of things is there like this month ending adjustment. So these kind of things also, it is not same every country. So country to country, based on their local gap or local legal requirement. So they are going to follow the accounting. Okay. So what is time? 42. So you got it. Why we are going to do the accounting? Once it is registered company, you must prepare the financial statement. As per what? Their country legal requirement. That is technically or accounting terminology, we can call it as a accounting principles. Somewhere people heard accounting principle, accounting concept, accounting standards, right? And also one more thing is there, GAAP. GAAP, GAAP means generally accepted accounting principle. Okay. So to prepare this finances, this is high level I'm going to talk. Then, so to get this final figures, so there are so many submodules in FI. And mainly this is for what? This financial statement we are going to prepare for the external reporting. Why it is external reporting? It is more important for internal also. Means internal means what? Management. So, but it is more important or mandatory, we can say. Management, okay, sometimes suppose I am running the Akshara. I am fine with, I don't want to do any accounting. Just I have one registered company. I don't want to do any accounting. I know what is happening in my business. That is up to my wish. Okay. But once it is registered company, you must prepare the financial statement and you have to submit report to government. Whether as a management, I want to this report or not, secondary. But this is the first important is legally you have to submit your financial. Otherwise, so you can do the manipulation of business. Okay. So once it is registered company, you must prepare financials as per legal requirement, submit to company. Okay, you're not running any business, just you have one registration. Even though you have to file the returns. Okay, even though you have to file the returns. So for that, CA sign is required. Okay, CS sign is required. Even one transaction is there also. You have to show in the books and you have to show in the returns. So it is mainly for external reporting. So what are the reports? One is ROC. Means Register of Companies Act. Whenever you go for the any company registration, first you have to register your company as per ROC. Register of Companies Act. Then once you registered with as per ROC rules and regulation, then you must prepare your financials and you have to submit to ROC. Plus income tax department. Plus some companies, okay, they are going to register with means they will go for the IPO listed companies, means share market listed. Once you listed into share market, then you have to submit to SEBI. Sometimes we are going to see, right, any company, they did some fraud, then they're trying to close the company. After that also SEBI is going to involve. They want to know why this company is running the losses suddenly. Sometimes some people, what they're going to do, they're going to do some manipulation of accounting. They are going to show the more revenue, more profitability. Actually, there is no business. Sometimes we are going to see some fraud business, some fraud companies. Okay, what they are going to do, they are going to do some manipulation of accounting. They are going to show the more revenue, more profitability. Why they are going to show the more revenue, more profitability? If you are getting the more revenue, more profit, then you have to pay the tax to government, right? Even though some companies, they are going to show the
Yes, sir.
more revenue, more profitability. Then they are going to pay the income tax. Like that, 1 or 2 years, they will show the more profitability, they will pay income tax. Then later what they will do? They are going to take the huge loan from the banks. You want to get the loan from bank also, even employees also, what basis banks is going to give the loan? Based on your company, okay, employment and your salary. Also, what they are checking nowadays, they are checking your employee CIBIL score also. Maybe you are getting good salary now. Maybe previously you are defaulter for any bank, or you took a credit card, you not paid means regularly. So these are called as the defaulters. So that banker, they have the concept of all banking integration tools is there. Even if I can apply for the loan for HDFC. So they have the integration with all banks. They can check my profile, all banks CIBIL score. Based on the only, they are going to provide the loan to me. Even I am getting 1 lakh salary, 2 lakh salary also not a matter. So if you are defaulter any bank previously, credit card payments or loans, then it is going to impact your current bank loan or credit card provider. The same way, companies also, if they want to get the loan, so if company is running the good profitability, so they will see the last 2 years good profitability, means whether they paid income tax or not. If they have the good profitability, then only they paid income tax, right? So then banker is ready to give the loans. Okay, they're going to just take the income tax statement, they are going to give the loans. So to get the loans also, sometimes they are going to do some manipulation of accounting. Then after taking the huge loans, sometimes we are going to see some companies, they are going to show the huge losses, they are trying to close the company. So these are the cases. If a company is listed into share market, so if it is listed into share market, SEBI also is going to involve. Means based on your company growth, and if you issue the shares to public are going to buy the shares, then value is going to increase. Means you are getting the funds through shares investments. Then suddenly after 4 or 5 years, you are going to show that your company is running the huge losses and you are trying to close the company. Then SEBI is going to involve. So what are the reasons this company is running the losses? And also, what are the properties they have, company properties? And they are trying to recover that. And they are going to do some settlements to customers, vendors. This kind of things SEBI is going to involve. Okay. Like we are going to see right nowadays, ED, CBI, SEBI, a lot of departments is going to involve, right? Wherever fraud is happening, It is going to involve solving. And it is important for management. It is more important for management, but mandatory for the government. Okay. This is what we are calling as it is external reporting. Then whenever it is mandatory for external reporting, so what we need to do? As per their country legal requirement, you have to prepare your financials. That's what we are talking about this all are. Okay, in this process, so your financial accounting module is going to help. This is additional module for purely for management purpose. Okay, we'll discuss that also, what is important. Okay. And tomorrow session, we'll try to understand under FI, what are the sub-modules we have. So maybe you have a little idea of GL, AP, ER, asset, banking, right? So we'll discuss more detail, and also we'll try to understand what is the difference between one module to another module. The difference is very important. Okay.